What's going on, my stock market bulls and bears? I'm your host, Terry, and welcome to the channel. Buy the dip. That is right, guys, and this is what I'm really excited about. We covered this stock about a month or so ago on the channel, and boy, has this stock went to the moon since we kind of covered it. So that's right, you can see it right there. Ticker symbol IDEX, Ideonomics, man, they got some huge news. So I'm going to get into this video, guys, and talk about why we added this to the $100 Webull portfolio. That's right. So we don't have many shares of it, but if you've been following the $100 Webull portfolio series, you would have this stock in your portfolio. Now, we bought 10 shares in December and 10 more shares in January. We are up over 24% on that investment. And as we keep adding our $100 to this, guys, we're going to keep buying 10 shares. I see this as a long-term play. And I see this company growing with the great news that they just got, and we're going to cover that in the video. And guys, we're going to go to the whiteboard. That's right. Everybody loves the whiteboard. So I got a lot of great facts about Ideonomics and why I think this is a great investment. So guys, hope you're all ready for today's video. If you are, hit that thumbs up and join the thumbs up nation. I love and appreciate every single one of you. So guys, let's get to the video, baby. Let's go. All right, guys, here we are on the whiteboard, and on the whiteboard, we're going to cover a little bit of the Q3 of the financial highlights of the investor presentation. Before we get into that article, talking about what exactly happened with Ideonomics and why it took off to the moon. So, couple interesting facts about ticker symbol IDEX from the Q3 investor presentation financial highlights, guys. Let's get to them. The first one here. The revenue growth each quarter grew the last 3 quarters, guys. That is very big. That the last 3 quarters of the revenue got bigger and bigger. It kept growing, which is good. That's what we want to see. Also, guys, revenues up to 2.3 times compared to Q2 of 2020. So, from Q3 of 2020, it grew 2.3 times the revenues of Q2 of 2020. And if we look to go back to Q3 of 2019, 3.4 times compared to those revenues, guys. So Ideonomics, yes, they're starting to prove themselves. They're getting that year-over-year growth, and they're even getting that quarter-over-quarter growth, which is exactly what we want to see. But go down here. Reduction of $1.6 million in annual operating costs. So not only are they growing their revenues, but they're figuring out ways to cut costs on the businesses that they own as well, which we're going to talk about in that article, how they acquired another company and they had 100% of it and why the stock took off. So that's really key, guys. They're figuring out ways to save money on their businesses, which is great. They also, guys, have a very strong cash position. That is very good to know that they have a lot of cash available, which makes sense that they had their cash available to purchase this company we're going to talk about here in a few minutes. And if we look here, the 2020 year-to-date delivery, guys, this is huge. In quarter 1 of 2020, they only had 13 deliveries. This was out of their MEG section of their companies that they own. Q2 of 2020, they had 97 deliveries. But look at Q3, guys. 626 deliveries. That is amazing. So that's exactly the kind of stuff we want to see. They're building out the company, they're building out their brands, and they have a lot of interesting facts going on we're going to cover here. So a lot of great information here on this Q3 investor highlights presentation. So guys, let's get in now and talk about that article and what company they acquired and what they're going to be doing. All right, guys, and here it says the big news. Ideonomics signs a definitive agreement to acquire Utah-based wireless charging provider Wave. Wave was founded in 2011 and is a leading provider of wireless charging systems for commercial EV vehicles. Its technology is proven in the field with multiple customer deployments. Wave's 2020 unaudited revenues are expected to be in the region of $7 million, with the pipeline for 2021 and beyond. Guys, this article was published on January the 5th, and here you can see basically what Wave is, guys. It's like a charging station built into the road, as you see here. And you can see as buses go by, transit buses go by, it would let them charge up. So that is pretty cool, guys. And if we go down here and read about Wave, Wave was founded in 2011. It's a wireless advanced vehicle electrification. Its technologies companies focus on creative, practical, and economical solutions for the transit and off-road industrial electric vehicle markets worldwide. Wave is the premier developer in inductive charging solutions for medium and heavy-duty vehicles in the United States and has demonstrated a capability to develop and integrate high-power charging systems onto heavy-duty electric vehicles. Now, guys, that is pretty cool right there about what Wave is. I think that is really key because we talked about before on the channel a little bit about the EVs and how they're going to be able to operate. So I think it's pretty interesting here to see. Let me adjust this here. But interesting to see here, guys, how if you're going to have all these EVs out there and they're going to need a way to charge, so you always might not be able to make it to a charging station. Like these buses, they need to run pretty much 10, 15, 16 hours a day because they're doing transit around town. So if we're going to make those buses EV, guys, what better way to charge it than to have it built into the roadway? I really like what Ideonomics is doing here, picking up Wave. There's a lot of great things that this company is doing, and I am a big fan of it, guys. Let's go ahead and take another quick look at some of the other stuff that Ideonomics does. They have a lot of different businesses, so let's go take a quick peek at some of the other stuff that they cover as well. All right, guys, and here we are on the Ideonomics company portfolio. Is going to go over a little bit of all the businesses that they have. This is the company portfolio and direct investments. So, guys, let's get down here and take a quick peek at some of the businesses that Ideonomics holds. They have Dbot. It is a marketplace that serves issuers, investors, market makers, and brokers. They acquired that in May of 2019, guys. Intelligia. All-driven SaaS and PaaS solution provider for the financial industry. Liquify, using smart contracts to redefine ownership. Logistorm, smart devices for manufacturing. And I'm not going to lie, this next one here kind of has me very interested in, and I've been seeing this, and they're talking about SoulTrack, climate smart electric tractors. Now, guys, that may not sound like a lot, and it may be kind of a little bit of a laugh here, but think about it. If we are pushing EVs for the future, that's right, you know, Tesla, NIO, EVs for the future, don't we want our farms to be, you know, green as well? We like our green foods, but we want to keep our farms green. So I think SoulTrack here is a little bit of a hidden gem with Ideonomics, with the electric tractors, guys. Now, can we get the farmers to get used to the electric tractors? That I'm not sure, but I think it is something to keep for the future, that the SoulTrack here could be an interesting piece for the future. The next here is Timos, providing an unparalleled real estate transaction experience. TrailTrick, pioneering the new way of mobility, guys. Check that out. This here is a true electric bike in Malaysia. That is what that is. And the last one here is Wave. As we just went over, they just bought this one out 100%. They own it all, the charging stations in the ground. So Ideonomics has everything, guys. And the last thing we're going to do is take a look at the stock. And we're going to look at my Webull portfolio and see how it is doing on the investment we have on Ideonomics. All right, guys, and here we are on the $100 Webull account where we add in $100 each month. I do get a couple free stocks when you guys download the link, deposit $100, and you get free stock, I get free stock. I like putting this stuff at the end of the video. I don't like giving all these plugs and stuff at the beginning. I want to get you all the information, come at the end, talk about it. If you still want to stay here and listen to that, that's cool. I appreciate it. But guys, we have 20 shares of Ideonomics, and we are up a total of 62.58% on that investment. Our average cost per share is $1.93, and right now it's at $3.15. So, woo! It is 14.6% of our portfolio weight right now. And guys, like I said, we are up over $24 on that investment. Not bad considering, guys, I only put $200 of my money into this account. So that goes to show you that, and I've only put in a little bit of money. I bought 10 shares here, so we have 40 bucks in this, and I'm up $24. So that is basically about a 50%, 62% gain, guys. So that's pretty nice, actually. A little bit of money can go a long way. Now, I could sell out of all that and take that profit and put it back in on a possible dip in the future, but is Idex going to dip? That is the question. Let's go take a look at their chart right now. All right, guys, and here we are on the Webull checking out the chart on this. That's right, and right here you can see at this point right here, guys, the stock was down pretty low. And that news come out, and take a look at what it did here, guys. At one point, this thing had a high, $3.89, guys. This thing was up pretty good. Now we're at $3.15 on this. So as you can see, this thing is kind of, you can see the blue line here representing the support levels. Now we are on the tipping point of this coaster. Are we going to continue to go back down, or are we going to go back up? So what do you think, guys? Should we buy more? Should we sell this, take that profit, and hope we get a dip and buy back into it? So that is where I'm debating. I want you guys to comment down below. What would you do? I know we're only talking small positions, but we are trying to build out a $100 Webull portfolio here, guys. So we're trying to capture any gains we can get. But I do want to be in this stock. I do want to be in this stock. So if I do, you guys comment we should sell it, take the money, and let this dip down. We can buy back in. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So you guys comment down below. Tell me what you think, and we will make that play. So, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that thumbs up and join the Thumbs Up Nation. Guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Remember to buy the dip, baby. Let's go.